the L step, you know the one. That one. All boxers do it. From there you go. Well, I didn't even know what it was called. This is one of those YouTube things. I know what it is. All boxers do it. And in this video I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about it. We're going to work out when you do it, why you do it. And then I'm going to tell you not to drill it and not to practice it. And I'm going to give you some options to do instead of it. I'm not saying don't execute it. I'm saying don't bother drilling it, don't bother practicing it. Okay? We'll get into all of that. Welcome, my name is Fran Sands, and this is MyBoxingCoach. Okay, before we get started, go download your book, Beginner Boxer 2. Okay, join the thousands of others who've downloaded this 68-page book, how to prepare your mindset, set up your own home gym, the 10 key skills, how to lay down the ideal training regime, building proper power, proper speed, set up the perfect heavy bag workout, and how to become Muhammad Ali like in your shadow boxing. There is a link at the bottom. Will be a link at the end of the video. I'll also include a footwork drill pattern that will help you become average to elite when it comes to doing your footwork. Okay, the L step. That's the one. From there we go like that. Okay, same again. So what is it? It's a way of disengaging and resetting. Disengaging from the opponent and doing a little tiny micro reset in your mind during the fight. Should only ever be done out of range. Okay, so you've thrown your shot, bang, 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 step back, and there. Okay? Never do it in range, because if you do that and I get hit in this position, I'm going to be in a bit of trouble, aren't I? So don't do it when you're in range. And why do we do it? Okay, so it's really simple. As an Orthodox boxer, I can move really nicely that way. Okay, move across that way, really easy. When it comes to moving that way, it's a little bit more difficult. It's not as comfortable. You can't build up the flow to move that way, but we can move that way quite easy. So you'll never do an L step and go that way. You don't need to. Okay, so it's a way of disengaging, of resetting, and it's of moving there. I mean, alternative from the L step, if you want to move that way, you have to back away and you have to square up, don't you? Okay? So that's what we do it. Excuse me. It's just the practicalities of making things a little bit easier moving that way than that way. And here's the thing. This is a habit that boxers form. So look, I had 60 fights, okay? I probably had input from as many coaches. Let's say 10 coaches in here over my career of boxing. And then once you start representing your city, you go away on squads, same with your region, same with your country. And on every one of them squads, you will work with different coaches. I was never ever taught the L step. No one ever said to me, right, go in front of the mirrors and practice doing that for 5 minutes. Just never happened. I don't do it in here. We don't practice it. You don't get coached it. I've worked with a lot of coaches, both as a boxer and as a coach, and we just don't compete it. That's not to say don't do it, you know, but certainly as a beginner, do not be trying to practice this in the gym. Get all of the other stuff right, okay? No, I've got no issue with it. It's fine, okay? I do it myself. I do it when I'm on the heavy bag. Bang, 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 step back there, reset and go. Got an issue when it becomes when you do it to excess. So you're constantly doing it. Because if you think about it, when I'm fighting with you, bang, 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 and I do that, that's a moment when I'm not engaged and putting pressure on. And of course you can't put pressure on 100% of the time. But I think if you can put pressure on, you should put pressure on, right? So I've got no issue with doing it. The L step. So what are some options for doing it differently? Okay, so what we're talking about here, not necessarily the disengagement. I'll give you 3 options now that help you move that way and keep the pressure on. So the first one is the simple side step, right? So as the opponent's there, you've thrown your shot, boom, and you step across there. Little movement, duck while we're doing it, because that protects us from any incoming headshots. An even better one we can do be engaged with the opponent as they move back. We can move diagonally forward and right, and again we can duck with it as well. So we move diagonally forward and right, push off there and off the back leg at the same time, and we move forward to there, right? So from there, okay, so we're taking a little bit of ground, and again you can use the duck in with that. Duck, diagonal side step forward. And then you've got the angled side step. So from there, you can throw them, and then you're there. So you're stepping across that way, keeping your hands up, keeping the pressure up. So there's 3 little options to do something different. I'm not saying don't do the L step. What I'm saying is don't bother practicing it. Don't be drilling it in a boxing club or in your home gym. You're far better doing your good solid footwork drills, right? The more you do boxing, that will just be a habit that you form, right? You'll just do it. It'll just become part of your boxing style. Don't try and get rid of it. Don't waste your time practicing it, okay? It's quite a passive skill. It's quite a passive process. Momentary disengagement, reset, go again. Right, don't forget and drop me a like, a comment, a subscribe. Download your book and your drill pattern, okay? Otherwise, my name's Fran Sands. Look after yourself. I'll see you in the next video.